Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Coders Arcade. In today's video, I will be showing you how to write and execute your first Python program in Visual Studio Code. Before starting the video, I would like to request you people to please like and share our videos with your friends and family and subscribe to our channel Coders Arcade and press the bell icon so that you receive notifications regarding our latest updates. Thank you. So let's get started. As I said, today's topic is writing and executing our first Python program in Visual Studio Code. For that, you need to have Python installed in your system. Let me show you how you can check whether you have Python installed in your system or not. For that, you need to go to your command prompt. I will use the shortcut Windows plus R, and here I will type CMD, which is the shortcut for the command prompt terminal, and press enter. Now here, let me zoom it for you, and I will type Python space hyphen version and press enter. You can see the Python version installed in my system is Python 3.9.1. So for now it will do, and let me just close this terminal. And after you have checked whether you have Python installed in your system or not, and you are confirmed that you have Python installed, then you need the Visual Studio Code editor. So I hope you guys have Python installed in your system, and also you have installed Visual Studio Code in your system. If not, then you need to go to this link, which is code.visualstudio.com/download, as you can see on the screen. Here you will find your Visual Studio Code application for Windows, Linux or Mac operating systems. You can download it from here. If you find any difficulty in installing Visual Studio Code, then you can also follow the link in the description for the video in which I have showed you how to install Visual Studio Code for Windows. Now, let me again go to my command prompt where I will show you how to open your Visual Studio Code from the terminal. So I have a shortcut for the command prompt terminal here. I will click on this and let me zoom it for you. And here I will use the command cd, which is for change directory, because I want to create my directory where I will be working with the Python program in my desktop. So I will go to my desktop. And here I will press enter. So you can see my directory has been changed to desktop, as you can see here. So now I will use the command mkdir to make one new directory where I will be storing my Python programs. So let it be the name of our channel, which is Coders Arcade. And here I will write tutorials. And then I will press enter. Now I need to go to this directory. For that I will use the cd command, and then I will give the name of the directory. Then I will press enter. You can see the directory has been changed to the respective folder where I want to save my programs. Now to open Visual Studio Code, you have to write this command, code space dot, and then you need to press enter. So you can see Visual Studio Code has been opened, and you are getting the welcome screen, which is the getting started screen. And here, this is the Coders Arcade tutorial directory. Here let me create the first Python file, and for that I will click on this new file option, and here I will write the name of my Python file, which is say first underscore program. And you need to remember that the extension for the Python files are .py. And now finally I will press enter, and you can see the first program.py file has been created. So you need to install certain extensions so that you can run your Python files. For that, you need to go to this extensions section and click on this, and here you have to search for the Python extension. I will type Python, and you can see it suggests me this Python extension. I will just click on this, and you can see it is designed by Microsoft, and you can see the number of times it has been downloaded. It is approximately 36.5 millions. There are many other extensions, as you can see here: Python for VS Code, Python extension pack, and so many. But I insist you to install this first one, which is by Microsoft. So I will click on install, and you can see it's installing. So it will take certain amount of time depending on the speed of your system. So now you can see that the extension has been installed. You can see you are getting this uninstall option. That means that the Python extension has been installed. Now you are getting two pop-ups. It says Python extension is now installed. So I will click on OK. And now it is saying that cannot activate the Pylance extension. So it is asking me to reload this window. So I will click on this, and it will automatically reload my window. So now I will again go to the Explorer option, and here you can write your first Python program. So here I will show you by writing a simple program which will be how to print a string onto the console. For that I will use the print function or the print statement, and inside the parenthesis I will type a string, say hello world. So this is a basic example of how to print a string on the console. So I will show you how to run this program. You can click on this window, and you can see this option, run Python file in terminal. So I will click on this, and you can see it executed my first program, and it gave me the output hello world. So this is how you can run it, or you can do it in another way also. You can go to this view option and you can open this terminal, or you can close this terminal, and like you can go to this view option and you can click on this terminal. So I will just show you how to write a command and execute this program. For that, let me just clear this terminal first. I will use the cls command for clearing the screen and press enter. Now what I will do is I will write Python, then space, and now I will type the name of my Python file, which is firstprogram.py. And then I will press enter. So you can see after executing this line of code, it executes my firstprogram.py, which is the print statement with the hello world string, and then it gives me the output hello world. So these are the two ways in which you can run your program. First one is by right clicking on this window and clicking on this run Python file in terminal, or you can go to this view option and then you can go to the terminal. And I will show you one more thing. You can open multiple number of terminals by using this plus button. So I will show you. You can see that it highlights and says new terminal. I will click on this plus, and you can see there are two terminals. One is the PowerShell window and the other one is the Python file window. And there are many other settings in VS Code. Suppose in order to change the font, what you can do is you can go to this manage icon and click on this, and then you can go to settings, and here you can go to this text editor and go to font, and here you can change the font here, as you can see. So I will change it to say 18 and press enter, and now in this you can see the font sizes changed in my firstprogram.py file. And again I will go to my settings and say if I change it again to suppose 40 and press enter, and if I go to my firstprogram.py, you can see the font has again changed, but it is slightly time consuming because you have to go to the settings and change the font size again and again. Instead of doing that, what I suggest you to do is you can go to this manage button again and go to settings, and here you can search in this search settings for the zoom option and press enter. You can see that there is a separate option for users and for the workspace, and here you need to make sure that you can click this tick box. I mean to say you have to tick this tick box, and in the workspace also you just have to tick this tick box. And then if I go to my first program.py, what I can do is I can hold on to the control button in my keyboard, and with the mouse wheel up and down, I can increase or decrease the size of the text. So it is like zoom in and zoom out. So this option is better, right? In this way, you can see the code better. This was a very basic example where I showed you how to print a string onto the console. So you can also follow our channel to learn more about Python programming. I will give you the link in the description so that you can follow the playlist there. And also we have a complete 5 hours Python tutorial for beginners. You can also follow the link in the description and go through that video and learn Python and become a Pythonista in just 5 hours. Thank you.